In today's video, we're going to run through how to add a new starter to your payroll. So we are working with our test company called Test Limited. When you have a new starter, we will send you a link to the payroll entry form. This is what you'll see when you open up that link, and you'll have a list of your current employees. And then at the bottom here, you'll have new starter this period, click here to add. So this is where we want to add our new starter. You then got 3 tabs to complete. It's basic personnel data and the payment. I'll just run through what fields you will need to complete. To complete this, you'll want to have asked your new employee to complete the new starter checklist, which would look like this, or provide you with a P45 from their previous job. To get access to this checklist, we do send you the link in the payroll entry request email. So using this information that's been completed here by a new employee called Frank Farmer, I'm going to fill in the relevant details. So we'll just go through this. Frank. You won't need to complete every field here, so I'll show you which ones you will need to complete. So his date of birth is down here, 13th of the 7th, 81. The start date is the 7th of the 5th, 2024. So we will need an address. England. We will also need an email address. This is so we can send the new employee their access to Brightpay Connect, where they can access their pay slips. We don't need a phone number, and you can fill in the gender field here. Under employment, we will definitely need the new starter's national insurance number, which is here. It should be a letter, so that's potentially been filled in correctly, but we can change that. JL 1 2 3 3 4 5 C. You don't need to worry about works number. Starter declarations. This is further down the new starter checklist here, and the employee would have either ticked statement A, B or C. This just relates to their employment status, and it will filter through into what tax code is used. So here Frank has ticked statement A, which is there, and the tax code, as you can see, has been auto-populated. If your new employee is paying a student loan, you'll find that down here on page 3. In this case, there is no student loan to be paid. You don't need to fill in department. Under payment, so how is the pay worked out? I'm going to say monthly, and I can fill in here his annual salary. So Frank is going to be earning 60,000 a year. You do have to fill in payment method. Most people are paid by a bank transfer. However, you do not need to fill in the bank details. As your payroll provider, we don't actually pay your staff, so this information doesn't need to be in here for us. You could enter it if you want to keep a record of it here for yourselves. So I'm going to hit save on there. And as you can see, Frank Farmer has now appeared down here as your 5th employee. Now, for us to be able to cross-check the details that have been entered, we do request that this new starter checklist is uploaded to the documents section within Brightpay. I'll show you how to do that now. So if you go up here to documents, you can see there we've got some previous documents saved. We click add. I'll put in here Frank Farmer and I might just say new starter. She'll upload the file, which I have saved to my desktop. There we go, it's attached, and I click submit. I can close that. I can go back here, and there's my document saved. So that's all for this video. That's shown you how to add a new starter and where to save the new starter checklist. That might also be a P45, you could save it in the same place. The next video will go on to show you how to enter the pay for each employees.